The House of MCU theory is essentially that every movie we've seen, all 21 of them, have happened in a universe with no more mutants. That's the answer to the question in the title bar. If you want to continue and hear how I would do the X-Men movie, this is how it starts. It starts off with a battle outside of the X-Men Academy. Scarlet Witch has gone bonkers, gone crazy. Avengers Disassembled has happened, and House of M is at the breaking point. She's using Professor X's mind. She's unstoppable. So, she casts a spell. She kills Magneto. She casts another spell. She kills Sunfire's gonna die. Magma. Anyone who has powers similar to Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four. Sunspot, he's gone. Just because they're all gonna be joining the universe. So we're killing mutants left and right. New mutants, I'm gonna keep Cannonball and Ileana. I'll take Boom Boom as well. Now, as she says the words, no more mutants, a red light starts to expand. The Phoenix is inside of Jean Grey. Jean Grey is someone that the Phoenix loves, so to stop the spell, the Phoenix leaves it. And it's going into there's a battle going on against that red light. But as you can see, that thing encompasses more and more people every time they get inside of the red light of no more mutants, that spell just Gambit disappeared. We can hire Channing Tatum for this movie just so he can be in the beginning. Gone. It's serious. So Ileana opens up a limbo, a teleportation disc, and they go to limbo where they're safe. And they stay a little while and they say, I think it's safe to go out. What about Jean? They're just holding her body like, yo, without the Phoenix Force leaving her like that, she's dead. Jean is dead. She just had a movie, Dark Phoenix. It's too much of her to the mainstream. We're going to resurrect her in AVX, which is the big thing I'm culminating to 9 years from now. This will all make sense in about 6 minutes when this video is done. So she opens a teleportation disc and she said, let's go back. And they go back. Oh no, Belasco's taken over and he makes her Darkchild. And no, go guys, escape while you still can. Colossus is really sad. Colossus is not going to be a major part of this movie because he was in Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2. I don't want to use overexposed characters in this movie. That's why there's not going to be a Wolverine, Logan, what's his name? See, Hugh Jackman. They're so attached to each other that I think of them as the same name. Hugh Jackman owns that role. That we're not getting a Wolverine yet. He'll be in the post-credits scene of this movie. So every X-Men who I have not mentioned, died. They're all there. Everyone from that giant-sized team, all 5 of them, from the original team, they're all there. Blue Beast. Now they come to the real world, or it's the MCU world that we know. What's going on? What's happening here? Professor X tells them, I don't know, but whatever happens, things changed. We've been given a second chance. They don't hate and fear us anymore, and that's the kind of world that they live in. The time of when this happens is not going to be specific because I want some time to pass during this movie. But what's happening is they say we need to make a Cerebro and find out if there really no more mutants. And to make Cerebro, they need knowledge of, everyone. Well, we don't have to start from scratch because I'm picking up something called Zola. It's from that Winter Soldier movie. It's got a database of everyone who's alive. And they're like, well, all we gotta do is find it. Where is it? Tony Stark's headquarters. Alright, well, this is gonna be a Renaissance mission. People like Nightcrawler, Kitty Pryde. They'll take Psylocke because she's like a telepath type thing. I would take Boom Boom as well. That's important. And Cyclops is a leader. And maybe even Storm too. No, maybe not Storm. She's been in too many movies. That's chill. We'll put her in the Black Panther movie 2 years from now. Look, though, that's the team for this Renaissance mission. Boom Boom, you're coming because if we get caught and if all else fails, we need to erase all tracks of us. Boom Boom, And, she'll have her big epic moment with take, boom, playing in the background. And because the mission's going to fail. Yeah, they're going to get caught and she'll have to blow everything up. Phew, we're safe. Good thing that no one knows that we did this. They will find a little surveillance of Boom Boom. She will be caught. This pays off at the end. She is caught, and she's the mysterious girl who stole from Tony Stark's lab. Let's fast forward to the end of the movie. So this whole time that they are in this world, Professor X has been lying to the X-Men because he's like, listen, if anything ever happens, we can go and save the day. But until then, let's just focus on making this Cerebro and finding our answers. That's what he's been doing, lying to everyone. Every time they turn on the news, clear skies and beautiful weather here in the world, and then the camera would go behind X's head, and as it changed, it would be like a news report over, oh my god, something's happening in New York. Be a number of events. It could be the 2012 Avengers movie. It could be Age of Ultron when Sokovia was falling. And yeah, he could be hiding Scarlet Witch's existence and Quicksilver as well. Well, there's going to be a mutant who, Quentin Quire, 13-year-old Quentin Quire. He's an Omega power level mutant, and he's going to see through this facade of Professor X's because he'll be at the house all alone. You know, Professor X is working on it with Beast, and who's the smart one? Kitty Pryde's all over there. And he sees like some delivery man for the newspaper, and they make a comment about the weather, and he's like, wait a minute, it was sunny skies. And he'll see like there's water at the back of the car, you know, there's mud on the tires and stuff, and he'll put two and two together. What's going on? And he kind of will do a little brain thing and realize, well, Scarlet Witch is alive. She's in City X. I'm gonna go there and kill her because Quentin Quire, that's how he is. This is where the climax happens in the movie. He will go to her, and whatever number of Avengers will be with her, maybe two of them, because I want the X-Men to outnumber them. They will find out. Professor X will find out. Oh my God, Quentin Quire, where is he? Okay, Beast. Listen, Hank. What I'm gonna tell you is, and he tells him I'm lying to you guys the whole time. He goes, Beast. Whoa! Runs over, tries to get to Quentin Quire as soon as possible. Remember, they don't have the teleporter, Ileana. They just gotta get there as quickly as possible. There's a big brouhaha with the Avengers and the X-Men. This is where I would have Rogue touch Captain Marvel's and take her power. This is where who else needs heat with each other? I'm just trying to establish that people don't like each other. Boom Boom. Tony Stark is gonna notice, hey, that's that girl from the surveillance camera. Whoa, you guys, what do you guys need with Zemo, with Zola? Excuse me. What? What kind of mess do you have planned with this technology? That's used for evil and stuff like that. And they're gonna have to try to explain themselves, but they're all fighting too busy. Polaris is gonna own Iron Man. Polaris is gonna be in this movie. Magneto, I don't see how he could still be relevant, alive during World War II and still be alive now. He's definitely relevant. But let's get this green-haired Polaris chick up in there. That's great. Psylocke, and all of a sudden, Scott Summers and maybe Cap Mer, whoever's alive, will have the wait. You guys speak of peace and all this stuff. Is this true? Put the weapons down. Put down the blades. Put down the eye beams, and they'll have to just, you know, as the dust settles, there's the dead body of Boom Boom. The Avengers probably won't lose anything. Well, Captain Marvel, I just mentioned her. She's lost. She's not as strong as she was in the Avengers movies. She has had half her power siphoned off, and now Rogue owns it. So that's a good way to depower her a little bit. I'm assuming she'll be really strong. This is shot way before Captain Marvel. Now, end credit scene is Cerebro. Alright, let's find these lights. And boom, flick. Oh, Scarlet Witch, she's a mutant. Flick. Quicksilver's probably, if he's still back. Time travel. There's going to be one over the water. They'll be like, what? Oh, someone must be on a plane. We'll wait for that plane to land. But meanwhile, click, there's one in Canada. Wolverine. And that's the end credits scene. I want to say that a Mind Stone is what ignited Scarlet Witch's power. That's what activated the X gene. Namor was activated because the Tesseract was underwater during the fight with Cap and Red Skull. He must have touched it, and boom, he got powers. His X gene activated her. And then Wolverine, in the Ultimate Universe, he just was the first mutant. That's how it goes over there. So I'm gonna say that, you know, evolution just happened to happen with Wolverine, and he's out there in wild in Canada. Maybe they could also do Hope Summers in Alaska, maybe, but because she is the first mutant after the No More Mutants. Hey, that's the House of MCU Theory. If you liked the video, all that good stuff that YouTubers say at the end of their videos. But the comment thing, I actually do read my comments because this video is gonna get like 13 views. And if you want to give me your input and tell me why it sucked, tell me why it sucked. By all means. Thank you for watching again. This is Chillmonger and X-Men Forever.